Here, oh, this is a shot from the movie right here. Okay. 80% of women are attracted to 20% of men. They butchered this. Do I have to explain this again? How many times have I explained the 80-20, 4.5% rule? I don't understand why I have to keep, like, how many different ways can I say this? But the reason why is because they hear something like this, they read it somewhere and they think, oh, that's so egregious, we're going to throw that in. That's not the thing. It's not it, okay? And I'm so fucking tired of having to re-explain this for people like fucking Sadia Khan or what's her name, Jasmine Jafar. You know, I have how many times have I explained the 80% rule, the 80-20% rule? I can't even remember. Here it is in a quick nutshell. 100% of women are interested in the top 4.5% of guys. There you go. There you have it. If you only take home one fucking message, that's the message. 100% of women are interested in the 4.5%, in 4.5% of guys. It's not that 80% of women are interested in 20% of guys. 20% of guys are only fuck worthy. You know, that's no, child. That is not what it is. What they're referring to, by the way, is statistics generated by Dr. David Buss. Everybody drink. Okay. In Men Behaving Badly, like that title from Dr. Buss. Do I need to go into Dr. Buss? 80% of women, this, and according to online dating statistics and other statistics too, not just those ones. I think a lot of people miss the boat on that. I heard, I saw Mike Sartain had gone on with Alex from Playing with Fire. Why he keeps going on with that autistic kid, I don't know. But the thing is again, we're repeating the same kind of like mishmash of stats. It's not just Dr. David Buss's stats. It's also Steve Stewart Williams' stats. It's also Rob Henderson's stats. There are a lot of different data that shows that 80% of men are deemed, classified, categorized as unattractive. 80% of men. We have said this on so many different occasions. And by the way, it's not just guys saying this in the Manosphere. It's chicks on TikTok saying exactly the same fucking thing, confirming all of this. So it's not just some like bonehead kids who like listen to Andrew Tate who picked this up. Okay. This is women, older women on TikTok, on Instagram, on Twitter, on social media in general. Hell, going in on podcasts, saying the same shit on fucking The View. Okay. 80% of men are invisible to women. Mike said this a million times. It's like, you don't remember the guy who's stocking the shelves at CVS or Walgreens. Okay. You don't remember the guy who the barista who unless he's got blue eyes and he's cute and he's 6 feet tall or whatever, and he's working his way through college at freaking Barnes and Noble, or not Barnes and Noble, at Starbucks or Barney's Coffee or whatever the hell it is. Women, you're functionally invisible. Average women are not interested in average men. Okay, how do we know this? Statistically speaking, 80% of men are deemed unattractive. Does that mean that 20% are attractive? No, it fucking doesn't. It just means that 80% of men are unattractive, are not men that they would want to have anything to do with, and will probably be like effectively invisible to them if they saw them in real life. 80%. Does that mean that 20% are attractive? No, it just means that they are not unattractive. There is no, well, do you find them attractive? This 20% of men attractive? No, that was never mentioned in any fucking study. So when we go and say, oh, are attracted to 20% of men? No, they're not attracted to 20% of men. 80% of men are unattractive. So that's the stat. Please, for the love of Christ, get it through your fucking heads. 20% of men might do. They might be okay. They might, if they have value added, if they could just get themselves and push themselves a little bit up. 4.5% of men are the Justin Wallers of the world, the Scotty Eichels of the world, the Rollo Tomasis of the world. They are the 4.5% of guys are good looking enough, have enough going for them that women online would initiate a contact with that guy. That's where the 4.5% comes from. Are the 20% of guys attractive? Maybe, maybe not. They might be invisible. They might not be invisible. They're just not part of the unattractive 80%. This is the 80-20, 4.5% rule. Don't believe me? Well, guess what? I got this girl here to tell you all about it. Where'd she go? Oh, no, I have her in Mike's. I put it in Mike's videos. Hold on. Don't believe me? Well, this is not somebody from the Manosphere saying this.
When it comes to men, us women place guys into 3 categories. The first category is the guy that we meet and we instantly just want. The sexual chemistry is high. We don't care what they do or how much they make, they are getting it. The second type is the guy that, he's okay. He's maybe not that good looking, but he's willing to spend money. He's going to pay our bills. He's going to buy us nice things. He's going to take us on all the dinner dates. But is he the one? No. Is sexual chemistry high? Or mid, probably. And then there's the third guy. The third guy doesn't have a shot in hell. There is nothing that he can do. There is no amount of money that he can make that would make us want him. He is a no right off the bat. Am I lying or am I telling the truth?
Is she lying or is she telling the truth? Because she's a woman and she's not in the Manosphere. Oh, those horrible, horrible men are teaching our 13-year-olds that 80% of men are, or 20% of 80% of women are attracted to 20% of men. No, take it from car bitch. Who knows who she is, right? Right. And this isn't. Did I make this video? No, I did not. Did Andrew Tate make this video? No, he did not. That's third-party confirmation, is what that is right there. Please tell me who's corrupting the youth of the UK. I keep pointing this out too, and I've said this on a few different occasions. Is you take me off the air, which was probably highly likely at some point, right? You remove Mike Sartain from the Manosphere. You remove Tate. You remove Pearl. You remove Fresh and Fit. Like any of the big heavy hitters that you can think of that are part of the Manosphere. You destroy it tomorrow. You completely functionally erase the Manosphere tomorrow. Guess what? The shit's still there. People are still aware. There's going to be another smart kid that's going to go, this isn't really the way things are. Can't tell if right, like the idea is there. It's like if you completely erase the Manosphere tomorrow, the red pill tomorrow, the ideas are still there. The concept's still there. The awareness is still going to be there because you're not going to remove social media. You're not going to remove you just simply, I mean, half of the issues that they talk about in adolescence all trace back to one element: social media. That's what it comes down to. The kid was called an incel. In fact, I think what's funny is like they rarely mention even the word incel. I think maybe once or twice, maybe 3 times in the entirety of the 4-part series of adolescence. They mention the red pill twice. They mention Andrew Tate by name. Oh, the Andrew Tate shite. Can you just say shit? Like,
it's so bad.
Or how about in Spanish? Like, what is shit in Spanish? I don't even. It's probably shit. But the and what is God? I can't believe I'm about to say this. Like, when did British people put like marbles in their mouth when they speak?
When they talk.
Like half the time.
You just know. Yeah.
What I was saying, and then they go into like English. I'm like, and it's not just like I was listening to like if you ever like watch Peaky Blinders, it's sometimes you kind of have to go wait I gotta rewind that and see what the fuck you just said because it's in like it's in Cockney accent or some shit. Like I can't even barely fucking pick it up. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. What do we got?